Hello, everyone. This is Val, and this is day 14 of the 30-day forward testing strategy for binary options using the trend martingale approach. We've had 13 days of success, trading 20 minutes a day, and what we're going to be doing is continuing to see whether we're going to have a successful streak for the next 16 days. All right. So in this for this strategy, we're going to be using the Euro USD pair on a 30-second time frame because the Euro USD offers the highest rate of return compared to other pairs. As you can see right here, it's 87%. Look at the other pairs; it's at 80% all the way for the British pound USD, all the way to 50% for the USD Norwegian kroner. And also the other reasons why we are trading the Euro USD is because it's extremely liquid and it trends very well. As you can see, we want a pair that goes up consistently instead of going on a zigzag approach, in which the trend martingale will not work. And also, we got to make sure that we trade during active hours, maybe 1 hour before the market opens, all the way up to the close. Avoid the 1 to 2 p.m. Time, which is typically on the Eastern time, is what I meant. And we want to make sure that we avoid that time because it's a lunch hour, and during lunch hour, liquidity drops, or you might see a lot of zigzag action. So recommend you not to trade during that hour and only trade during the US session and the London session. Avoid the Tokyo session because the liquidity is not that good during that time because the pair, I believe the USD JPY does well in the Tokyo session, but not the Euro USD, based on my experience. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. The first call or the first trade we're going to take is based on your judgment call, and or based on a judgment, I should say. We'll use the word call because I can confuse you with a put or call over here. So it's based on your judgment, and based on that, if we win, we keep on the same trade size. If we lose, we double up. And the progression that we're going to be using is going to be 1, 2, 4, 9, 19, 41, 89, 192, 415, and 898. We cannot use the 10th progression because we don't have enough money in our demo account. So these are the magic numbers that you should memorize. And this is only applicable to this broker, which is closeoption.com. If the percentage goes from, say, 87% to 80%, then we need to adjust those numbers again. Or if it goes from 87 to 95, then we need to adjust down those numbers again because we're almost getting a 1-to-1 win, or 100% win, almost, that is. So let's go ahead and get started. Right now we do see it trending up quite a bit on the chart. So we're going to take the first position, which is a call for $1. And as you notice, as soon as I clicked on the call, you're going to see the open order on the left hand side. And right now it's actually below the execution price. So for a call, you would lose money. But we're about 10 seconds away. So it could reverse back and snap back up. In this case, it's going to be a loss, so let's keep our fingers ready for the next position, which will be in the opposite direction, which will be a put. And if you notice, we started exactly at around 8:30, so we're going to be trading till about 8:50, 8:50. That is Pacific time. So right now, we had a win and now we had a loss. It snapped back up after it went down, so it looks like it's trending up now. So let's go ahead and keep our fingers ready and place the next trade, which will be a $4 call. And always wait for the position to officially close before you open up, unless it's a very the distance is extremely far from the execution price, then you're pretty safe to go ahead and maybe open the position 1 second before it officially closes. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be a push situation. So for a push, we use the same trade size in the same direction. I know we're going to take a small loss because of the 13% commission, so gains are going to be pretty slim on the next trade because we got to account for that 13% on the previous trade. I think we're going. Looks like this is going to be a win, our first win for the day. We started around 1122 is where we started. So let's just write that down so that we can compare our balance at the end of 20 minutes. Okay, looks like that's a loss. Going for a $2 put right now. Okay, we're going for a $4 call right now. Right. Okay, difficult to determine whether it's going to win or loss because it's very close to the execution line, and it is a win. So we go down to our base bet or a base trade size, which is 1. And looks like a loss to me. So we're going to go down and go to the $2 put. Okay, looks like a push or a loss. It's a loss, so we're going to go for a call. Yeah, we should have executed over here around that, but because we waited for the position to close and we had a little delay in putting in our trade size, we got executed over here. But in any case, even if we executed over here, the price is over here right now, so we would have still had a loss anyway. So that didn't make much of a difference. Alright, so we're going to go and keep our fingers ready for the $9 put. This was a good, perfect execution because we started the trade at 8:35:49 seconds, so that should have ended at 59:9 and 19, and we got executed at 24, so 5 seconds right after the trade closed. So that's a pretty good execution. And looks like we're coming up on a gain, and let's go in the same direction. Right, so we started at 8:30, so 8:50. So we've done about 7 minutes of trading so far. Okay, so it looks like it's way off. Big up spike, as you can see. So next position is going to be a $2 call. Okay. Alright, it's 8:39, so trade about 9 minutes, and we're up about, not too much, about $3-4. With this win, it's probably about $4. So our target is about $15 for the 20 minutes. But we'll take whatever win that we can get. Because it all depends on how many progressions you have. If you're going to win on the first progression for the 20 minutes, you're going to be making about 40 trades. And 40 trades at 87% level, you're looking about, close to $36. But that's obviously not reality. You're not going to win on the first progression 100% of the time. That is probably a long shot. So I would say for every 3 trades you win 1 time, you're going to be adding about 87%. So if you a maximum of 40 trades in a 20-minute period, you're going to be looking so you win an average of 3 trades over 40 trades. You're looking at about 13 wins. So 13 wins into 87 cents, that's about roughly $11. So that's the average That's why I came up with with a target of $15. If you do it in two, then probably you get a better you get a higher amount compared to the winning it in three. Um, but it all depends from day to day, how the volatility is, how the swing is, how the market is. So you can probably average out. And obviously, even if we win if we win the 30-day period, we have to account for the mistakes that we made along the way. Um, and get the true number. Um, so I would say we should avoid the days that we have mistakes and just look at those days that were boo-boo free, and we should. Okay, that's a push, so we're going to go in the same direction. Looks like it's a win. Go in the same direction of the put. So you have a push situation like this, and then you win on the next one. Your percentage earnings would have dropped about roughly from 87% to about 74%. That's still a decent rate of return. Okay, so that's a loss. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the $2 call. We've got 7 more minutes of trading to go, and we were at 1122. We are at 1126, including the $2 that we put down. So we're about, if we win on this, we're going to be adding about roughly $4 to the balance. So we'll be at 1130. About roughly $8. Okay, we'll be at 1129.91. That's very close to about $8 of winnings. I mean, this is definitely a grind. So we work hard for our money, and we're not putting too much on the table to risk, which is definitely a better option than to try to win big but end up losing it. Okay, looks like we're coming up on a win. Not confirmed though, but it looks probability of this trade winning is very high, and we did. I mean, there have been instances in which, the last second it just snaps back up or snaps back down, and depending on your position, you could be, down. So never over anticipate, never count your chickens or count your eggs before they hatch. Okay, it looks like this is very far from the execution line, so it looks like very, very high probability winning, maybe 99.99%. We did win. Okay, so we are at 8:46. We've got four more minutes of trading, and Okay, that's a push, that's a loss. Keep our fingers ready for to go in the opposite direction of a call. Fun to see it. Win loss, difficult to determine. It was flickering between a win and a loss. 33 was being executed, and 03 right there. Okay, looks like that's a win. Okay, we got 3 more minutes to trade. Okay, looks like coming up a win and then a loss. Due to the volatility of the market, okay, that is a win. Alright, we got 1 more minute to trade. Provided that this is a win, this will be our last trade. With a push, we're still going to go and execute on the next trade for a confirmed win before we exit. So right now it looks like we are going for a win. It's 850 right now, and that is a win. So day 14 is a success. There were no boo-boos, no mistakes. It was pretty smooth. The highest progression that we ever had to go, I believe, was, let me see, today's the 28th of June. Looks like the highest progression we ever to go was actually only $4, which is pretty low risk. So $4 is actually a third progression. So we won all our trades within 3 progressions, which is a very good statistic. So let's see whether we can continue this trend for tomorrow and for the next 15 days. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.